movie nights, spotlight on entertainment, and live on location event coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Psychedelic Tuesdays on NOK Network. Tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Psychedelic Reporters. Bufo Alvarius is scouring the news wires for stories being reported in the mainstream media on the psychedelic front and passing them on to Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson so they can bring them to you, our listeners, in this 60-minute video news podcast. Tuesday evening news. Join us for Tuesday evening news each week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all your news and information from the world of psychedelic medicine. Follow and subscribe to NOK Network on our webpage, social media, and streaming sites, including YouTube and Rumble.
What is going on, friends, and how are you doing out there in the land of the internet? And I don't know, probably the places that people don't want to talk about. How many search engines do you actually talk about? How often do you actually tell people where they can find you on the internet? How often? You ever had a computer tech work on your computer and like he suddenly gives this smirk to you? Like he knows where you've been? Yeah, no, I think personally, this is just purely one of those things that, you know, as we start doing it, and I flipped this. As we start doing this stuff in life, we start treating each other a little different. You know, I had a thought. Someone told me I should definitely tell this story, and I thought about it long and hard when I disguised my thoughts for. All right, I was lying to myself. There's no putting other words to it. 1999, I used to have a drug dealer. We're going to call him Rick at this point. I used to go over and see Rick. Rick was an odd fellow. And Rick and I would hang out, and we would trade, but sometimes I'd buy and whatever from him. And at one point in Rick's life, Rick and I had this conversation. I was telling him how I had a bunch of Marinol. Marinol is a bunch of pharmaceutical cannabis, basically for people who are stage 4 cancer. They give it to you to fight pain. So I took it over to Rick's house so Rick could see what he wanted for it. And he ended up trading me a QP, a flower, and a few other things at the same time, some edibles and some other weed, which was cool. Well, I decided that was perfect. Well, before I left, he's like, hey, man, come with me real quick. Now, this guy was one of those people that his house was a total wreck, and it's like you had to like follow a goat trail to get through the kitchen. He's like, come with me, man, I want to show you something. So we go into the kitchen, and I almost forgot. We go into the kitchen, and his girlfriend used to always like to show her tits off. I don't know, she liked to flash her tits to all these guys, and she was really pretty. So it was like, wow, okay, whatever. So I'm over there, and he opens up the refrigerator. He opens up a Tupperware, and I'm standing there. He pulls out this ginormous mushroom cap, and he closes the bathroom or the refrigerator door. She's standing there. She flashes me, and I'm like, wow. He's like, what are you doing? I reach down, and I chew on the mushroom. He's like, oh, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh God, Wayne, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? to find out that mushroom was actually set up for a tea party that they were going to do. And the tea party was going to be for a bunch of people, and they were all going to have this party. They were going to take the mushrooms dipped in a liquid L2 and basically they would have a party. Well, I ate one of those mushrooms, and that trip was quite glorious and quite crazy. Now, the reason I bring this up is I no longer don't feel the need to go into it like I used to. I used to go into real depth because recently I've had some trips that have come close to it. Maybe not as gnarly because that definitely was a definite different trip. And then what happened was I ended up tripping for a few days through that, and that's the part that made me go, man, when you're messing with your brain like that, yeah, what a crazy thought, huh? Well, I'm glad you showed up and made it. We're just getting ready to call it an evening here, having our final smoke before we leave. And imagine that. What is going on? Well, the fact that you showed up, that is pretty damn cool. Thank you for showing up, Justin. I really do appreciate it. Hey, want to smoke some pot? I mean, are you here to smoke pot or are you here to just laugh at me? You can laugh at me if you really, really desire, but I don't. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to finish this bowl and I'm out of here, kids. Thanks for hanging out. I've had a lot of fun. Um, yeah, nice. Well, hey, a face that I'm not really used to seeing, which I think is very cool. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. There is so many streamers out there that you can virtually go watch a million other people right now. And the fact that you chose to come here and hang out with little old me, that's pretty cool. Thank you very much. I won't even bother you with commercials at the moment, but I will bother you with another message. And I know you know what time this is. Do you know what time it is? Are you aware of what time it is? I think you know what time it is because I know what time it is.
Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time. Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time.
The truth is, not everybody does, but most people learn to understand it. Bong it time, right? That's that thing that we all tend to do. I don't know. It would sound if you're like 7:10, ooh, it's 7:10, or roll up a joint. It's all the same, right? We're basically thank you so much. Thank you, seriously. I mean, hey, you know what? We are here for a little bit of laughter for just a short time, anywhere. Where are you coming from, Justin? Where do you hail from, my friend? Beautiful outside. My camel bag. It's full of water, guys. That's if you see me sucking on a straw. Branson, Missouri. All right, right on. My family's from Missouri, so maybe somehow we're friends. We're now friends because we're here together and we're hanging out at the same spot here together. So that means we're friends. I'm from Southern California, United States of America. Hopefully you found this through the Certified Army. And if you did, that means a good thing for our friend Steve-O. That means you're devoted. It means you know what's up, which is always a pleasure. You know, when we have friends doing this thing and we each send the message along, some people don't really get it. Other people do. You know, I just wanted to smoke a bowl today. I had no message to come up here. I'm sorry, I got nothing, man, other than I wanted to smoke a bowl, maybe chat with somebody, maybe. And I got a few videos that I can run. Should I play some videos? Or you'd rather I just sit here and ramble? I'm not a pretty girl, so unfortunately, it's not like you're looking at a pretty girl or anything. Sorry. You're watching this, that means you're certified. God, I hope he doesn't get mad at me. Steve-O, I hope you don't get mad at me. We'll find out. He's going to send me a cease and desist letter. Suddenly I'm going to be like, they're going to send the man in the mirror. What? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And maybe a video or so, maybe, huh? How about that shit? Maybe we could play something that's worth our while. What about, here you go. Let's see if you remember this.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Would you, could you, and absolutely should you? Of course you're going to be the neighbor. We're all, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. You know, we're all brothers and sisters, and that's the problem. I think that when we start changing that aspect and that idea, suddenly we start putting different monikers on it. We're no longer the same brother and sister that we thought we were. You could think of me as being that annoying cousin or that annoying uncle that comes over and drinks all the beer, smokes all your bong hits, hits on all your mom's friends. No, that's not me, but it is. It's pretty much what we'll do here. So I don't know. My dog's sitting here staring at me like, I want food, but he's got to wait. I got a little bear that's hungry. Gotta wait. He's trying to win me over with his googly cute eyes. No, I'm not falling for that. So, all right. What do we say for something different? Maybe we give you something a little more wild. Are you aware of what a smoke freezer is? Have you ever seen a smoke freezer before? Has anybody talked to you about a smoke freezer before? Well, here's your chance. Anybody? Have you ever heard of one? Has anyone ever talked to you about the smoke freezer? All right. Well, maybe they have, maybe they haven't. Right. I bet I can read your mind. You're probably thinking, what did I just watch? What is that device? Well, I decided that on my next show, next Tuesday, I will be in Tucson, Arizona. So I will be on a level. When I come back from my trip, maybe one of these days here, I will pull off a smoke freezer session. I will just do a dedicated yeah, they're pretty cool, Justin. Definitely, a smoke freezer is a different device unto itself. A lot of people have different devices that they like, but the smoke freezer definitely brings the temperature down, so you can actually have a hit that doesn't kill your lungs and actually is kind of actually fun to smoke weed again. But I like to smoke good weed through it. If I just put my normal round the town brown in it, it's not very fun. I really do appreciate when I put some super nice chronic in it, or even a dab, and then I have one. That's just me. But other people have told me they use them differently. Other people have given me compliments and even told me about complaints. So the whole thing is just got to find what works for you, I suppose. I think the people who complain really don't understand them. That's all. That's all it really is. Hey, do you know what time it is? Of course you know what time it is.
Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time. Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time.
Once again, I don't think everybody does, but most people can at least enjoy bong at time. Think about it. I mean, it's one thing that you do. Some people go, I can't wait until it's beer 30. Fair enough. Or some people go, I can't wait to take my shoes off when I get home. That's the big one for most people I know. Or I can't wait to loosen this freaking belt over this freaking tie. Some people, I can't wait to go on vacation. And guess what? I'm going on vacation. I cannot wait. I get to go to the beautiful, luscious, hot state of the Red Rock, as everyone knows as Arizona. It's a pretty cool place. I'm going to check out Tucson, Arizona. I'm going to see Tombstone, Arizona. We're going to go see a whole bunch of it. And I think, can't wait. I'm actually really excited. Can I show you a video that I'm a little excited about? Maybe you'll dig it. Check this out.
Well, once again, here we are, being family and friends out here in Armador County, or I should say, Plymouth. Come on out, steampunks. That's right, you heard me right. Steampunks. I'm not really sure what it is, but it is. You should come out and see my friends. All my friends, wild bunches of us. And remember, if you can't get it right and you don't want to do it right, you can join the Black Flag Gang, because there is only one way out of here.
It's purely entertainment. I do stuff for entertainment value. I do it because it's a lot of fun. I'm not doing it to recreate history. I'm not doing it to teach people. I do it because I have a lot of fun, and I see people laugh and smile when they're getting shit talked to. It's the wildest, weirdest, wacky thing. That's a lot of W's, huh? I'm gonna have to work on that. So, guys, thank you for coming and watching. I mean, wow, there's 4 of you in here now. That's equal to 4 billion people. Can you imagine that? I'm going to be huge in Taipei. I mean, no, there's 3 of you. See, I scared you guys off. Now that we're huge in Taipei, you probably got wet feet, and you're probably thinking, no, this is way too much. I know. But I got one more message for you guys before I end up calling this a day. This one might be a little bit better for you. This one hits home. If you don't believe it, you'll find out. The time does start now to start living your life. I know it sounds so cheesy and so weird to say, but do something different. Hold the door open for somebody different, maybe. Or maybe buy something that you wouldn't normally buy, or maybe buy something for something that you normally wouldn't buy. It's just weird. Guys, I'm going to smoke this and get out of here. Probably plenty of other things you probably much more enjoy. Keep green.